What the computer egghead elites are trying to do is create the matrix. They're trying to plug us all into it, the metaverse. And I went over what the word meta means. It means death, to remove life from something. Meta, right? The metaverse. They want to take away your individuality, your rights, you as a human being, and plug you in, everything about you, into a computer system, and then control you. Right? We were already batteries. We were already energy slaves for the state, paying 20, 30, 40% of our profit, our income, if you will, to the government directly, direct taxes. We're already tax donkeys, slaves. But they want to plug us in all the way so that even after you pay your taxes, your will, your body, your beliefs, your intentions, everything about you is to be directed and coordinated and tied to a system, a command and control system, the metaverse. And blockchain, I've described in the past, is just a way to use a computer code to certify a piece of information as accurate. The reason I don't like the blockchain is because that is how slaves are made and sold, right? If just playing the word game, folks, blockchain technology is so good. Blockchain this, that's how you certify everything is real, and you have your cryptos on the blockchain, and you can't steal them or anything else. Well, slaves used to be sold on an auction block. Slaves were kept in line with a chain. The metaverse is death for individuality. So they want to take away your individuality and enslave you with blockchain technology and tie you to their social control system, the metaverse, the matrix. And it's funny is there's no plugs on me. I'm like Pinocchio with no fucking strings on me. They don't want you to be that way, folks. They don't want you to be free. What they want is you to be tied, electronically tethered, electronically chained to a computer command and control system that determines and approves or disapproves of you traveling, going places, where you work, where you shop, what you eat. They want to know everything about you and then control you and either reward or punish you for it. In any and all events, you are obeying the state or the metaverse. Zark Zuckerberg, he gets to own you. Pfizer, they get to own you. The big guy, Joe Biden, his family, the Clintons, the Obamas, they get to own you. The banking cartel, they get to own you. It's all false, folks. It's all a lie. You can unattach from it. If the central bank goes away tomorrow, you would still be alive, right? If Facebook, their computers all melted down to the ground in a big pile of metallic plastic goo and resin, you would still survive. We would all be alive without them. We don't need them. They need us. We don't need the matrix, folks. The matrix needs us to power it. We've got a hell of a fight coming, folks. They want a social credit system. They want a financial credit system tied to that. They want a medical credit system tied to that. They want to digitize our lives, tie us to their metaverse, and take away our individuality. And they want to tie us to it using blockchain technology so you can't work without it. They've got some very interesting things that they're going to have to learn the hard way. And that is that I'm not doing it. I hope that you are not going to do it. Many of us are going to say, no, it's not happening. Some people, folks, will get the Jim Jones juice. They'll play all the games and pretend like they're playing along, and they'll go out and they'll develop and participate and work through black markets to get their food, their medicine, whatever it is they need. There will always be a way to avoid the government. They're just trying to take away every opportunity they can, the government is, but they will end up losing this. There has never been a tyranny on this planet that didn't strangle itself. There has never been a golden goose that wasn't killed by its master because it didn't lay enough eggs. The United States of America, the entire world, the concept of freedom and liberty has produced so much good. Freedom, liberty, prosperity, they go together. And it produces gold. And the people that put themselves in charge, got elected, appointed themselves, weaseled by hook and by crook, got into positions of power and started demanding more golden eggs. So much so that they eventually killed the golden goose. Happens every fucking time, folks. Every time. Go back 2,000 years, Roman Empire. Go back 3,000 years, Persian Empire. Go back 6,000 years, Sumerian Empire. Go back 12,000 years. You got Göbekli Tepe. Well, there's not supposed to be civilization. I disagree. There's been civilization here a long time, folks. The archaeological evidence supports it. And every time an empire rises, it falls because those in charge have to strangle the life out of everyone to satisfy their lust and their greed.